I'm not opposed to my son being a father and handling his responsibilities. That's been my program since she was pregnant. If my son, any of my kids got kids out here, they need to be responsible for them and they need to take care of them. However, we're not going to say 6 months from now, your son said put his name on the birth certificate. Now he don't want to be the daddy. We're not doing that. So I said he didn't put his name on the birth certificate. Therefore, when he put his name on the birth certificate, y'all can hold him accountable because y'all be doing a lot of flip-flop when it comes to Rob. Y'all do. Y'all be flip-flopping. Y'all cool with my son right now because, you know, they a team again. They together again or whatever is going on. But then he come home and he change his mind. Then y'all gonna be like, oh, he ain't do this. He ain't do that. No, we not doing that. He's in jail. He can't even sign his own self for nothing for right now. He can't get a cupcake with his name right now, okay? So he ain't responsible for anything y'all got going on right now. That's all I'm saying. Now, if he want to get out, do all of this and say all of this and make it like this, that's when y'all say, okay, this don't send me no more messages talking about Jonathan done signed the baby birth certificate in jail. I know better than that. Whichever team y'all on, I'm just saying, let the daddies do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it.
What you over here being messy for?
Y'all ain't got 6 months from now. If they don't, if Rock break
what
up
you
with
over
him
here
or
being
he
messy
break up with her, y'all gonna be on there talking about
over here being messy
he said
for?
he was the daddy because he signed the birth certificate. Just say what it is so we all have an understanding of everything that's going on. That's all I'm saying. So it don't look like you saying my son lying later, he telling the truth later. Let him tell when he ready, he'll tell you what it is. Thank you, baby. Do you still talk to Jayden? I have reached out. He's still the father, name change or not. I agree. But however, this will come up. I want all 13 million of y'all right now to remember 6 months from now, when there's a problem or a situation, y'all gonna say, but he signed a birth certificate, and that was not true. Because y'all already doing it, and he's still in jail, and y'all already making up stories. So I just don't want y'all trying to flip-flop later talking about he did this and he did that. That's not true.
Hey y'all, it's the
so
auntie with
all
the
13 million
your
of y'all
girl,
to make
SistaGirl.
sure that you remember later on when they going back and forth doing the Blueface and Chrisean shit. I don't want y'all doing what y'all doing right now. Yes, all 13 motherfucking million of y'all. I don't want y'all calling me talking about your son signed the birth certificate when that wasn't true. He needs to sign the birth certificate if that's his baby. Yes, he do.
But you don't know, Karlissa.
He did when he didn't.
You ain't even talked to your son.
Lies. That's fraud.
You be frauding all the time because you don't even talk to your son, Karlissa.
If that's his baby, I 110%, and I believe it is. But in his mind, he have to accept that. And in order for him to accept that, he got to go down there and tell them people, just like he told for Journey and Javon, that's my child. I want my name on there. That's how you do that. So I don't want y'all coming back talking about he was on the birth certificate and now he's saying he didn't put his name on the birth certificate. But if she put the baby daddy on the birth certificate, hooray. We moving in the right direction. But that ain't what y'all sent me. Y'all sent me a bunch of messages and some screenshots of a little bitty corner. It don't say where the father name at. It don't say who the father is. Y'all just said, oh, Jonathan signed the birth certificate and now the baby is a Porter. That was not true. That was a lie. Now, if she went down there, thank you, baby. Thank you, Shabri. If Jonathan go down there and sign that birth certificate, then y'all say, Jonathan signed the birth certificate. I'm okay with that. I don't care who the daddy is. But don't send me a little corner or something saying my son went down and signed the birth certificate. They did it at the jail. That's what y'all saying. I'm gonna start posting y'all messages. Talking about they went to the jail and did it at the jail. No, that's it. They can't do that at LA County Jail. LA County Jail don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What y'all lying and making up. Figure it out, getting all this misinformation because you want to be messy. No, y'all messy because y'all sending me the information. Don't send it to me. If it got my son's name on it, send it to me. If it don't got my son's name on it, don't send it to me. How about that? Then we won't have no confusion and it won't get messy. Y'all calling it messy because y'all mad because my son didn't put his name on there himself, which, by the way, we should have let him do. We should have let him go down to that damn office and put that baby's name how he wanted it. Okay? Then you ain't never got to say he did it, I did it. He went down there and did that. That's just messy, messy, messy. Y'all messy. Y'all all so messy. All 13 million of y'all is messy as shit. Y'all sending me stuff talking about Jonathan went down at the jail and signed the birth certificate. I know that's a goddamn lie. And you know it was a lie too. I don't care what she changed the baby name to. If that's what she want her baby name to be, that's her right. But y'all said, all 13 million of y'all that's sending me a whole bunch of little corner pieces of a birth certificate right in the corner talking about your son went down and went to the jail and signed the birth certificate. That's a lie. And I don't want y'all to come back 6 months from now talking about your son did sign that birth certificate. No, I'm going to start correcting y'all right when y'all tell these lies. We gonna talk about Callie and the baddies in a minute too, but we gonna get this correct right now because I see 13 million people trying to be messy, sending me a little corner piece talking about Chrisean Jesus Porter. It's called a declaration of paternity, whatever it's called. Neither here nor there. We just want to make sure what it say. This is my business. That's my motherfucking son. He came out my shitty ass. This gonna always be my business. That's where you fucked up at. That's where you fucked up, bitch. That's right where you fucked up. You fucked up big time when you thought it wasn't gonna always be my business. It's gonna always be my business. I'm gonna always have something to say, and I'm gonna always say what I want to say. Because that little boy that y'all keep talking about, sending me them little corner pieces, talking about my child that came out my shitty ass, I'm going to say what I want to say. You can ask his daddy. I'm going to be saying it till I can't say it no more. If somebody asks me a question, hold on, let me dig in my nose with these goddamn knives. If somebody asks me a question, did your son sign the birth certificate from jail? I'm going to tell you the truth. Hell motherfucking no. But if he do and when he do, we still going to be grateful. It's not saying that I don't want my son to be her baby daddy. It is what it is. It's just saying don't lie. Don't sugarcoat the shit. It is what it is. Yeah, let's change the subject. Yes, the baby, all of this is stuck in my head. Girl, what are you talking about? This is my bloodline. I know some of y'all don't really give a fuck about y'all bloodline, but I do. I will show you text messages. I have not done nothing but made sure that my son made sure that baby was taken care of with or without whatever the case may be. But don't get on here telling no lies to make the narrative fit, okay? You sent me messages saying my son signed the birth certificate for Junior, and now his name is Chrisean Jesus Porter. That could be his name, but the first part that y'all sent is a lie. Jonathan didn't sign it. They lied. Case closed. They lied. Case closed. Thank you, Kels, because they finna try to play like, oh, you all you care about is this and that, and you being messy. No, the case closes that y'all lied. Jonathan didn't sign nothing. The baby's mama went down and maybe possibly put his name on the birth certificate. The baby's name, not my son's name. Y'all sent the message talking about my son's name was on the birth certificate. That's not true. That was her choice from the first time. This her choice right now. And when my son get home, he'll make his choice. I talked to Jonathan on Mother's Day, for Mother's Day. Yes, ma'am. Right before he called Chrisean Rock. But that ain't none of y'all business.
I bet you I want proof.
Now is it?
Now you know she need proof. You know we need proof. Karlissa just trying to have something to say. And for the record, Karlissa, you can, because you have a caseworker in jail, and the caseworker will do the paternity info for you.
Next weekend is day weekend.
For the record,
on her weekends. So on her weekends when she busy, I keep them, and on their weekends they keep them when it's their weekend. But her kids' fathers was at the hospital, yes, ma'am, and signed the birth certificate and put their name on it and helped pick out the name, yes, ma'am. What else you want to know? It ain't none of my business. These my motherfucking kids and grandkids. It's always gonna be my business, whether you motherfuckers like it or not. It's always gonna be my business.
so y'all, that was Karlissa. She'll probably come back live. So Karlissa is getting upset right now, and let me pull it up for y'all. Because of this Snapchat that, of course, her little minions that she have and all the people that work for her have been sending her. So therefore, she done got into her feelings, y'all. She is into her feelings about it. Okay, now I think she's more into her feelings for the fact is that if it is true and they have changed Junior's name, which I mean, it's really not that hard. Junior is under a year old. And in any state, if you know the law, girl, you can go back and you can alter your child's name and stuff up until they're a year old and not have to go to court for it. So we know that Blue is going to be getting out soon and stuff. So, I feel like he's lining everything up for what he needs it to be when he gets out. And in the process of lining things up, that also includes changing Junior's name to Porter. Now, we all know that Blueface has already accepted the fact that Junior was his son. Okay, he has said it on live. I mean, a lot of people want to say it's jail talk or whatever, but jail talk or not, he said what he said. Okay, he said what he said. So Karlissa is talking about this document right here, where they have Chrisean Jesus Porter. You know what I'm saying? So there, instead of Malone, she has changed his name to Chrisean Jesus Porter, and that's their countertop. So the birth certificate must have came in, and they want to put it out there. Now I'm gonna say this part too. This is not something that is done overnight. So it's not like she could have just ran down to the place and got Junior's name changed. But you see, Karlissa has so much to say about it. I think for the fact that she wasn't in on it, she claims Junior finally, I mean that Blueface called her yesterday that she talked to him before he talked to Chrisean, which I don't know what time that had to have been, because I remember last night when she was on live, she said she hadn't talked to him yet. So, at this point, okay, I don't know if she be telling the truth, or you be lying, you be lying, you be lying, because we know that that's a lot of what goes on around here on this here internet. Okay, now the only other person that will know, you know what? Let me check his Instagram. Let me check his. I'll be forgetting about his snap, and we got a problem on his personal snap. So let me check his personal snap while I'm snapping. Okay, let me check his personal snap. So oh no, he didn't post nothing. So the only person that would know if it's a lie would be the people that are involved. And Karlissa, you are clearly not involved in what is going on, sweetheart. I'm so sorry to tell you, Mama. They done left you on. They done left you, Otis. They done left you. But it's just really, really interesting that she don't know what's truth or what's reality when it comes to Junior and Chrisean at this point, because she's been doing her, you know what I'm saying? And she done made this narrative, and it feels like she's upset because she doesn't know the truth. It's not the fact that the baby's name is changed, because 1 minute she done put him in his will and he taken care of and everything else, and then the next minute she don't know if he really her grandson. Then the next minute, she was one of the first people to get a copy of the DNA, so she has DNA proof that he's her grandson. The next minute, she don't know if he her grandson. So at this point, all I know is this baby has to grow up and see all this drama. Now, hopefully, when he grow up, he, they probably tell him, oh, I don't know, shit. I would tell him, Chrisean Malone, if his last name Porter now, I'd be like, Chrisean Malone was your twin brother. He went away somewhere. Because the internet is a nasty place when it comes to that baby. The internet is a nasty place when it comes to that baby. But I am a strong believer in reaping what you sow, y'all. So I believe that all these people out here that is sowing these bad seeds about the baby, about the baby's mother, all these things, you can choose to like who you like and not like who you don't like. But at the end of the day, please don't disrespect the babies. Please leave the baby out of it, okay? So, hold on, y'all. Let me get this, because Karlissa took to her Insta story too. We just heard of what she had to say about Chrisean Jr. So then she takes to her Insta story, and this is what she says on her Insta story. She said, "We are not." Oh, that's the Zeus thing, child. She is talking about the Zeus child. Karlissa, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Karlissa like money, baby. Zeus paying Karlissa too much, honey. Karlissa will go against Callie Way when it comes to Zeus. I'm gonna tell you that. She gonna go against Callie Way if that check is big enough from Lemmy Pepper. Callie, you can hang it up, mama. Cause you see, she done threw everybody else under the bus. So Callie, if Zeus give her a big enough check, honey, she is not gonna be thinking about you. I'm just saying. It says, I can't even do this without my father's present. Can you put a father's name on the birth certificate without him present in California? Both mother and father must sign this form, and the hospital birth clerk must witness. If you do not add the baby's father's name at the time of birth, you may add it at any time in the future. It can be done at the Office of Department of Child Support Services. And then she said, I hope my son changes his son's name, but by law, he can't do this from the prison. This is fraud document unless his father lied and said he is the father. That is untrue, Karlissa. My daughter's name her father was able to change her last name and add his name to the birth certificate, because in jail they have what they call is a case worker, okay? And the case worker handles all their legal stuff outside of the jail, okay? So, say for instance, she was trying to get something for the baby, woo wah woo woo. If they want a name change, woo wah woo woo. Whatever document they have to sign. In fact, to be honest, Blueface has to request the document, not Chrisean. Blueface has to request the document. Blueface does his part. He get it notarized while he is in prison and then, or jail, and then it is sent out to have Chrisean's signature added to it. Now, how do SistaGirl know? SistaGirl know because that's how it was done for her. My child's father was incarcerated when he changed my daughter's name. Okay. So, and when he was added to the birth certificate, okay? So I'm just saying for all y'all, it can't be done, it can't be done, it can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Because of how things are done in jail. Everything is done in jail. They have their own notary. They have all this stuff. They do not have to wait until they get on the outside to do that. Just so you know. She said, my aunt works at the state records department. I'll let you know what is changed, okay? After grandparents have rights to all birth records and all their children in the state of California, if you are on your child's birth records, please stop sending me fake news, okay? She said, I thought you said my son signed the birth certificate. I don't know about the name change. I just know that my son can be added to a birth record until he gets home. That is false. That is false, Karlissa. So post the part where it says Jonathan Jamal Porter under the father's name. Okay, she didn't post that, and you need to talk to Chrisean about that, okay? But I'm just saying, just for the record, that is false. It is false. It is false. I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that part is false. Yes, it could be done. And a lot of people do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go ask D-Lo is if he's on his baby's birth certificate. I bet you he is. And he was in prison. He was in jail when his baby was born. But I bet you he's on the certificate because it can be done. Now, I'm willing to, if anybody want to, I know it can be done because it was done to me. Okay? So, listen, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it ain't. Like I said, I don't have a dog, a cat, a mouse, or a rat, okay, in this fight. But right is right and wrong is wrong, Karlissa. And even if, okay, stop trying to always make people feel, I don't know. Karlissa, that was something. Don't get up here and say no until you know for sure, okay? Just get up here and say, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Really, it's not none of y'all damn business. That's what you should be saying. But see, you're not that kind of grandma, okay? Because if somebody get up here and ask me something about my grandbaby, the first thing I'm going to be like is, and how the hell is that your business? Okay? How the hell is that your business? But that's just me. That's just me. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how I roll. You know, that's how the real aunties out here roll. So, y'all, thank y'all for joining the aunties, the uncles, the sisters. Yeah, I said sisters. The aunties, the uncles, the nieces, and the nephews. It's your auntie with the T, your auntie SistaGirl, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Peace. No, I'm crazy, so go ahead, drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for you.